Good evening, members of the board, Dr. Ostaster, and most importantly, the East Round Hope community. My name is Eric Gershinoff, and I'm a teacher at Colton Elementary School. The reason I have asked to speak tonight is not because I want to try and convince you why those schools should be closed, and I don't even know if I'm here to tell you why Colton should stay open. I sent Dr. Ostaster a letter a few weeks back that I felt that I really need to share with the board and the community. Growing up, there were two career goals that I always dreamed of. The first was to find a job where I was able to help people, and the second was to find a job that made me rich. I went to college, I became a teacher, knowing that I was giving up my second goal of becoming rich. Although I had other teaching opportunities, in 1999 I came to Colton as a teaching assistant in a special education classroom. I went to Roundport Central Schools right next door, but I knew that East Roundport was where I wanted to be because I knew that the community was very diverse and that the children would need someone like me. Luck would have it, 3 weeks into the school year, a fourth grade teacher resigned and I got what I thought was a job. I remember running home to tell my parents, call my grandmother. My grandmother said, you know, you could have become a doctor, they help people, and they're rich. A few months into my first year teaching, I started noticing how special this place was. My grandfather passed in December of '99, my grandmother passed 3 weeks later in January of 2000, and the support that I received, not just from the staff, but from the students, was unbelievable. I remember students hugging me and telling me how they felt and dealt with the loss of their own loved ones. At that moment, I began realizing that this was where I wanted to spend the rest of my teaching career. It was also then that I realized that what I thought was going to be a job was something much more than that. Over the 10 years that I've been at Colton, staff members and administrators have come and gone, but the chemistry between staff, students, and administration has never changed. I feel that this is due to our strong spirit, our professionalism, and the commitment that we all have to our school's vision to create a collaborative school. I understand at the time this went up, I just was hoping I could finish this letter, please. Colton School kind of got blindsided at the last board meeting, and we had not had a lot of speakers, so I was just thank you. Going through a new experience this year, a possible reorganization and all the unknown, I've begun to realize even more how special our school is. At meetings, the hot topic, obviously, of discussion is the closing of the schools. No one wants their school closed at all. But one thing that I do hear is people say, I don't want my school to close, but if it does, please let me end up at Colton. Academically, public education, all students learn, no matter their background or disability. We have a stellar record in terms of student achievement. In 2005, we were named as one of the most rapidly improved schools in the Hudson Valley region, and have continued to improve consistently in every subject area for every student population for the past several years. One of the reasons for this consistency is the family atmosphere that has been created and maintained. Children and staff from all classroom levels support each other in working toward a common goal. This is not something that is created overnight. It takes time to build a community like this, where socially our MR, autistic, and our Down syndrome children feel that they are an integral part of our school. Academically and socially, these students were able to soar. Outside the classroom, music and arts department is the cream of the crop. Nothing I can even say could even match to what we're doing with the children. Physical education is not just about sports, it's about teaching kids how to work together, play fair, and good sportsmanship. In my mind, one of the things that has made me an excellent teacher also is our support staff. As far as instructional support, Colton has been one of the rare schools in the district to have the consistency of the same instructional facilitator. When IFs were implemented in 2000, our school was fortunate enough to get someone who was knowledgeable in all academic areas. Does anyone want to hear me? Yeah. Thank you. Can I have that one, please? Thank you very much. Our school was fortunate enough to get someone who was knowledgeable in all academic areas, and more importantly, was able to build a trust between herself, the staff, and the administration. This enabled us to build a professional learning community where teachers and administrators could collaborate with each other to enhance our skills as educators. Because of the consistency we had for 7 years with our first IF, and the knowledge that our second IF has contributed to our staff past two, the future students of Colton are sure to succeed at even higher levels. The Colton staff and administrators, the classroom teachers, the special ed teachers, the support staff are simply an amazing group of people. It's not just their individual talents that we have, but the chemistry that we have built, which has enabled us to create an exceptional learning community that brings the best out of each of us. Through the years, I've learned that Colton is a place for students, families, and administrators to celebrate our successes, but more importantly, we push each other to persevere through difficult times. I'm going to finish up. Whether it's a student losing her father to the World Trade Center tragedy, supporting families who are going through difficult times financially, or rallying around a colleague who is in need of our support, Colton will always hold a special place in my heart. I've been able to build tremendous relationships with students, parents, and staff. This is where I met my best friend and wife, made new friends that will last a lifetime, and shared my adventures of becoming a dad with both my colleagues and students, who, by the way, taught me how to change a diaper. I learned back in 1999 I wasn't hired for a job. I was hired to begin a long career and an exciting adventure. Most importantly, I learned that you don't need to become a doctor to help people and become rich. I am rich from the relationships that I have built with my colleagues and because of the students that I have come in contact with. I have proud and learned and worked from them over the years, and they have learned from me, and I thank them for that. And I want to thank you, Dr. Ostapter, and the Board of Education for allowing me the privilege of working at Colton for the past 10 years, and I definitely look forward to working there with the children of East Round Colton Teacher. And I thank you very much.